What's up, losers? Welcome to the show.
We're back.
Chris Moody on the end in the corner. Cole Watson next to him. Zach Howard in this Braves fucking hoodie. And TJ Nickerson next to him.
That was pretty cool.
That was not the energy I expected.
I like that.
Sorry, dude, I had 4 shots of espresso and popped a Zin. So here we go.
Heck yeah, dude.
Damn,
Did you
I
hit any of that? Did you hit any of that volcanic ash before you got in?
I didn't. I forgot. I wanted to
Dang,
Sheila
dude.
Jeet again, dude, because the guys on the internet say it helps with tapping into the synchronicities or something cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Makes sense that chewing volcanic ash would cause your body to sync up with the
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the volcanoes.
with the volcano.
Which
I
are,
remember-
of course,
cycle.
I remember-
just dragon.
Just dragons.
Yeah.
I remember believing that Himalayan salt crystals made a healthier environment.
Has that been
I remember
bunked?
believing that was bullshit.
Has that been debunked?
Oh, you're in?
I mean, salt is a purifier, obviously. So,
yeah, it's a filter.
but it's kind of the same thing where it's like, have you heard the old wives' tale where if you're getting some sort of respiratory something, which some people told me during COVID, don't flag us, that if you just cut part off of the onion and leave it unwrapped next to your, like on your nightstand, an onion will like draw impurities. I don't know how, to what effect, but I just sort of assumed that if you have a lamp on your nightstand that's like one of those salt lamps and it's hot or warm, then it's putting salt into the air. But yeah, I mean, I could
There's
see
some
how it's
bullshit
dog
thing. They're
shit.
like,
yeah, of course.
They're saying.
If you paid $100 for one, you're a dork.
Well, I definitely paid $100 for mine, but this was back in 2012,
Back
and
in
I was
Nam,
smoking
dude.
weed all day, every
yeah.
day.
Back before we knew.
Dude, what would be awesome is to start making bongs out of Himalayan salt.
Dude,
All
that'd
the
be
leftover
nuts.
Himalayan salt lamps.
And then you're just like purifying yourself or you're ripping rips.
I don't know, man. That's crazy. But
Yeah, dude.
I also dated a girl that said leaving fruit out when it turns brown, it's absorbing evil energy. And she's
That's
like,
probably a little.
That could be true, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
definitely true
But
because it's
also-
definitely not decaying.
Was her grandma pretty Romanian or?
Gypsy lady. I see.
No,
I
just
keep,
retarded.
Oh, daggum. I
gotta-
keep seeing. Hold on. I keep
Yeah, my
seeing
bad.
this ad, and I've almost bought this book like 9 times, but it's just like an old man talking to himself, like on the front porch with like a beard and overalls on it. He's like, "We lost the old ways."
Oh, where they're talking about preserving food
Yeah.
that lasts for like 5 years or whatever.
And it's like we gotta preserve the old ways. What happens if something bad? But there's like cutting an onion and Himalayan salt lamps. It's like the old ways, and then this book is like $80. So I'm like,
But if we're talking about the same old man, they're supposed to be like a loaf of super
yeah.
protein
Yeah.
bread.
There's a bunch of them.
It's
There's
like
a bunch of
it's basically elven bread from
Uh-huh.
Lord of the Rings.
It's like
Nice.
12,000 calories.
I thought
in
it was
this loaf of
Dave's
bread.
killer bread.
could be Dave's killer bread.
But the book
Could
is
be-
called like
what's-
The Old Ways.
Yeah, what's the bread that they keep in the freezer section at the grocery store that has Bible verses on?
Ezekiel bread.
Ezekiel
Yeah,
bread.
dude, I actually like that shit.
Yeah, it's good bread. But
It's tasty.
It's
Sprouted
The
grain.
Lost Ways.
It's weird that it's leavened, right?
See it right there.
Dude, let's pitch in. Let's get it.
You guys want to buy The Lost Ways?
Let's buy the
It's only
the
50
Lost
bucks.
It's only
Ways.
$50.
How can I ever trust you about anything again?
Well, if you click on the link, it goes to like a website. I'm
Oh, gotcha. How
I
much
just
is the
remember-
audio book? This seems like,
I think there's a lot of pictures and
This-
stuff. I think there's a lot of directions.
There's got to be an ebook though. How much is it on the Kindle?
Dude, I have a bunch
The
of
audiobook
Audible
would be
credits.
hilarious. add 2 tablespoons of vinegar.
It would be because if it's the
Stuff
guy
some
I'm thinking
potatoes
of,
in your socks.
yeah, if it's
Yeah.
the guy I'm thinking of, his voice is awesome.
Yeah,
And
he's just like an old man.
The old way, and that would be great to just go to sleep. And you wake up, you're like, I should put onions in my feet or whatever. In my feet.
In my
Strap on a pair
Put
of
onions in my
overalls.
socks.
Dude, I got
put
onions
some
in my
onions
moccasins right
socks.
now, drawing all the toxins out of me.
Bunions.
I bought a pair of overalls.
You have a pair of overalls?
Yeah.
I've been
Put 'em
wanting to
on
get
the
into a
pod.
pair of overalls.
They don't really fit.
Oh no! Which way?
This way. I mean,
are they a little small or a little big?
they're a little small.
Ooh,
Yeah.
not enough room for that
Not enough
crotch
room.
of yours.
Which is disappointing. And you were correct. When I bought them, I sent a picture to TJ. I said, "I'm buying these overalls," and he said, "You're going to be running the risk of looking like a shitty art teacher." And I put them on, and I was like, "Goddamn, if I don't look like a shitty art teacher."
That's awesome.
Do they have paint on them?
No, they're just black, and they're just like Carhartt.
That's killer.
overalls.
Damn.
I want to do it. I mean, obviously, I'm
You could
cosplaying as a redneck. So
you could put a little paint on them.
I could. I mean, I bought these from. I'm not gonna say.
Dude, put them on. Put a little paint on them, and then go for Halloween as Janie from She's All That. Just glasses.
Nice.
Go as Bob Ross.
Overalls is just a male romper.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a male jumper with no sleeves.
It's just for working men, dude. It's just for guys who like doing hard stuff. And honestly, that's probably God shutting that down in me. You know,
Half of
like,
us work outside. Well, I don't know how much
You're a banker,
outside
Zach.
work TJ's doing these days,
I
but
might do some tomorrow. Build a retaining wall. We'll see how it goes.
I hate building retaining
I'm
walls.
guys
building a
wanna build
pizza
mine?
oven. That
Yeah.
counts.
Dude, I saw that. What's the progress on this pizza oven?
The dome's done. Everything's done except I gotta insulate the outside and decorate it.
Dude,
Dude,
Yeah.
what degree mason
we're
are you?
gonna
That
have a
mason
pod
work looked
pizza.
nice.
I know the mason. Yeah, the masonry.
What degree are you? I didn't know you had it in you.
Don't know. Just did construction for like 5 years.
Oh yeah, that's true. You
Yeah.
did the construction. And there's a bunch of cool YouTube videos like build your own pizza oven, and you're like,
Literally.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah. You
done
can
it.
buy kits, but I chose to do it the way you probably shouldn't do it, and that's just buy all the pieces and figure it out.
I
I
like.
like
And
that.
it takes a long time.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You've inspired me. I want to do one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool.
I'll never do it.
Chris can do a lot of things.
That's true.
It's amazing the sort of like
The bread.
blue
I like
collar
things.
stuff that you can do.
I like things. Yeah.
For being someone who's like, because I've only ever known you as this Chris,
Oh yeah.
and I know your family.
Chris.
This
Yeah.
Chris.
It's the way you love me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfathomable. What are the words?
Unstoppable might be.
Unstoppable can't be it because that's so predatory. This gets is unstoppable. Nothing you can do.
Watch out.
But it does. I do often forget, Chris, that you grew up in the streets. And you just
Yeah.
got a lot of you got a lot of skills.
yeah, he can
Right.
just
You're a man with a
you
bunch of
figure
skills.
stuff
Have
out when you
skills.
do drugs for that long. Like sometimes you
Yeah.
just have to do things.
Well, it basically through like going through some of the steps and then doing construction was sort of your like getting onto some sort of disciplined schedule, right? Where you like had to show up and your buddy hired you to do construction. So it was your like true north a little bit for a while, or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, working
manual
with your
labor.
hands?
It definitely does it for you, man. Yeah.
You
Manual labor
detox
gets
quick.
you out. Yeah. It's good.
Sorry, Zach looked up the words to this kiss, and one of them is unstoppable. I can't- what is this lady talking about?
Yeah, unstoppable. Sorry.
I will kiss you.
Yeah, dude. It's going to happen.
That's right. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's wild.
But yeah, dude, construction saves. Obviously, get out there, work with your hands.
You did construction for 5 years?
Yeah. Just about 5 years.
Damn, what did you do?
Built pizza ovens.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I dug ditches. I built decks. Redid kitchens, bathrooms, basements. Anything around the house you can imagine.
You name it.
That's right. You were like, it was like home
done it.
improvement, sort of landscapey.
Custom projects, outdoor kitchens.
Yep.
Yeah. All kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
I
Humble
know,
beginnings.
man.
Humble
Yeah,
beginnings. Dude. Now you've got
not easy.
your own pizza oven.
I got my own pizza
Your
oven.
own home, dude, with a pizza oven.
Yeah,
That's important.
Well, the pizza oven's at my parents' house. That was a fatal mistake.
Oh.
Yeah, I started that back. Yeah, way back when.
Well, that's okay. That one
4
was
hours.
the that
Trial.
one's just a proof of concept. Now you can like, oh, I wish I would have done it this way and do it at your house.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, I built a better one.
You living in
Are
that
you
new
gonna
house
build
yet?
another one?
I
for
kind
your
of want
house?
to. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, and have us over. We'll help you build it.
Are you
Yeah.
living there
And then
yet?
we'll make pizza in it.
Next week. I know. The boys will have to come.
What's
Yes.
the SQ on that bad boy?
The SQ.
The SQ.
How many feet you got, dude?
Oh, square feeties.
Yeah.
SF.
Square feet.
I
It's
don't know.
like 3,000 something.
Dang,
like that.
dude.
It's on a slab.
Holy
on a
cow,
On a
dude!
on a slab.
It's a ranch though. Just 3,000 long.
Yeah, 3,000 long.
It's just a shotgun.
way.
That would be insane.
New Orleans
It's literally a
style
hallway like a
shotgun.
hospital, and there's just room.
Daggone, dude! How many
Kitchen.
rooms you got?
5.
So we are gonna move the podcast to Dawsonville.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
That's perfect. That's closer.
We'll make a little studio with like fake
Yeah.
pyramid brick behind us on the wall or whatever.
I
Exactly.
like how also I was
Just
thinking about
kidding.
this the other day. We got fired up. When we started this podcast, we were like, TJ has the best spot for this podcast.
Right.
You know, it just makes the most sense. It's totally accessible. We can do it whenever we
There's
want.
no kids
we
running
recorded
around, whatever.
2 podcasts at DJ's house. We recorded like 8 at my house.
We have not
Yeah.
been back to home base in a while.
And like
Dude,
2 in the car.
In the car, like I was told that they enjoyed the car cast.
I think people
like the
did like the car cast.
cast.
It's a cool view. I like the camera angles of the car cast.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like things are happening. There's stuff in motion.
Yeah.
Is Zach going to crash?
That's
Yeah.
true. The stakes are
Like,
high.
Yeah.
People like high stakes.
Well, people see us just get
They're like, oh, look
demolished in a car while we're starting this podcast that nobody cared about.
it goes black and it's like,
Posthumously, we
Yeah.
blow up.
we lost video again. Sorry. We were in a pretty bad
Like we're
wreck.
gonna brutal. I think I said that.
Yeah.
on one of the casts. I was like, God, it would suck if we all died in a
Yeah.
horrible car crash.
Dude,
Yeah.
we would have blown up. Like our podcast, like, you know, when artists die and their stuff just gets really popular.
Yeah.
We would have had like 3 podcasts, but they would have been like at the top of the charts.
But
Yeah, just those.
problem
Watch
is-
these guys
yeah.
die.
the problem is that like usually those people that died were like at the top of their game.
True.
Yeah,
We were like 3 in.
It was super niche.
we're at the
super
absolute
niche.
bottom of our game right now.
Somebody's like, man, gone too soon. Like 45 minutes in, there's a pretty good joke about
Yeah.
about cereal or something.
That one thing. People were just grasping at straws.
Yeah.
Just
Tried
like,
so
it
hard
was
to make
good,
us
though.
something.
Yeah.
Damn,
That would be
dude.
awesome, dude. But yeah, but that, I mean, obviously our podcast has become known for being so
Versatile.
transient.
Yeah.
Just as our nearest city, Atlanta, is.
Exactly. Yep, that's right. I will say we didn't learn from a lot of the car podcast mistakes, though. Honestly, just in terms of like, I have told myself every single podcast, and I did it this time, but to be like, turn the air purifiers off. Like turn like why does why
You
is my
think this
house?
fan's gonna do something?
But, like,
We're gonna find out.
I remember getting like 30 minutes into one of those car podcasts and being like, I've got the AC on, like max.
It was really cold. It's
It's
super
like,
cold.
it just sounds like we're filming right next to a CPAP machine on like 4 of the episodes.
nice.
And then sometimes it's just one of us choosing a podcast to go like the kid in Hey Arnold.
Yeah, I think if you like mouth noises, this could be your podcast.
We're
I
accidentally
mean, if we can't be the beautiful losers, we can just be mouth noises.
we're accidentally the 3rd biggest ASMR podcast.
That's what's going to happen is eventually someone will go back and make a supercut of just like
And
horrible noises.
That's when
The
I
one
sell
time
all my
I did it.
belongings and move out to the woods.
The one time I was mouth breathing, you just go.
Oh my god, dude.
Dang.
Well, listen, I don't think we're going to be able to get out of this podcast without getting a little somber. There's a lot of death in the air. We've been staring a lot of death in the face.
God's knocking.
Is that right?
That's right, dude. I think I did the national anthem on 9/11, and that was wrong. I should have done that one.
That makes a lot more
yeah,
sense.
maybe.
Yeah, but
That's
yeah,
okay.
dude.
I got it.
Well, I just got the alert right before we started this podcast. Hawks legend and notorious sex fiend Dikembe Mutombo.
What is that real? Yeah. Was Dikembe?
Yeah, I told you the thing. He said,
Dikembe and
"Who's
people
gonna do
down?"
sex with me?"
Oh yeah. That's right. Great story. But that doesn't sound like that's not like Wilt Chamberlain. That's like
Well,
a guy
you know.
who is just like, how do I approach this? I'm famous, and they said that people will want to have sex with me.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's got like
He passed.
He passed away.
You cut me off before I could
My
finish
bad,
it.
dude.
He passed.
In memoriam.
Yes,
Are you gonna have a scrolling in memoriam?
I hope so. And then country legend, country music legend, and actor Chris
Extraordinary.
Christopherson passed yesterday.
oh man.
And then that lady from Harry Potter, she died too, dog.
I'm gonna look up her name.
What's her name?
Professor McGonagall.
Professor McGonagall, dude. She passed as well.
Damn.
Now, I will say, that's all I know that lady from. So I'm not going to pretend.
She's in lots of stuff.
I'm not going to pretend like I am familiar with her.
Dame Maggie Smith.
Okay. She's passed as well.
R.I.P.
And I'd like to know
Prayers.
if they were vaccinated.
Doc. Golly.
And
Flag number 1.
check out this disclaimer on the bottom.
And the
That's
Saints
pretty-
Go Marching In plays.
That's
And when the Saints go marching in,
Ding, ding, ding,
the
ding.
Saints go
So
marching
you brought up
in.
Wilt Chamberlain in sex numbers. He said 10,000, correct? That's the quote?
I thought it was Mr. 3000.
Oh, well then,
But-
if it's 3,000, then I'm gonna redact what I was gonna say.
Let's pretend it was 10, and then you say your piece.
Okay. Do you? Well, this totally ruined the flow of everything.
We'll get back
Jesus
to it. Don't worry. We'll
Christ.
find
We
a way
were
back.
memorializing 2 dead people that we knew and the lady from Harry Potter.
Yeah, but the lady from Harry Potter.
Dame Maggie Smith.
Someone misses her.
Just so we're
Dame-
clear, she is also Wendy in Hook,
Wow.
if you needed that,
Wow.
which
didn't see
is
Hook.
one of my favorite childhood
That does
movies.
make sense.
Yeah.
I will say though that with her, I mean, listen, and I wish that family all the best,
Of course.
and prayers for them. But I have seen some people be really cringy about her passing away on the internet.
Oh, you don't say. Harry Potter fans came out and said some dumb shit.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Dang, dude.
Damn.
And I don't want to be mean,
Did they say
but
that's
I'm
my,
gonna
That's
'cause
my
it's,
professor.
It's insane. Listen, it's one thing to be like if you loved her as an actress and you loved her career and you cared about her, I guess that's one thing. It's another thing to just be like, Professor McGonagall, and then like go outside and film yourself like pointing your wand up in the air.
Ugh.
That's crazy,
Ugh.
dude.
Yeah.
Just take it easy.
Ugh.
Just take it easy. Post a picture on Instagram like everybody else and keep it moving. You don't have to break out the cosplay and pretend to cry about someone who you probably only have seen in those movies.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but you can do it, and we'll make fun of you.
Yes. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
We ride.
They built a Harry Potter world, though, so they're making it a reality, and that's why these people feel like they live at Hogwarts.
I
They
know,
go to
man.
Universal
Hasn't there
or
been a Harry Potter world?
Orlando.
Yeah, it's there. He said they built one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, they built. There's a Harry Potter world.
That's true.
Yeah, a living, breathing. You can walk around and point wands at stuff, and it like does things.
Right.
Yeah.
These people
pretty
are
sick.
retarded.
Well,
I know a handful of people that are like this, and I would like to shake them
yeah,
and be like, yo, dog, you know that, like, this is the real life,
yeah,
right? Like, going and spending $5,000 at Disney is
Yeah.
crazy, or Universal, or
crazy.
whatever the hell it is you're doing.
Whatever
it
is crazy.
That's
like,
wild.
twice a year,
right.
join a bowling league.
You just don't like dumb people.
Well, I just, there's something going on. There's something strange about this, like, being a kid forever thing that our generation has managed
yeah.
to do. Which
Yeah.
is like, I don't have to do anything. I can just fucking watch Disney movies and dress up and have fun. And like, no, dude.
Well, it's
this
all-
is insane.
It's all the worst parts of being a kid forever. Because
Yeah.
it's not, you're not like, I want to maintain the curiosity of a child. I want to continue to learn and ask questions and grow and like go for walks in the woods and pretend.
Yeah.
This is like, I want to pretend that I'm in a movie that a big studio wrote all the time because dealing with life is too hard for me.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's fine. But then you can't also come out and be like, hey, you can't say that thing.
Yeah, right.
Because it doesn't fit into the magical world I've built around myself. It's like, dude, if you want to be a child forever and you want to be like, maintain curiosity, maintain a sense of wonder, that's great. And there's nothing wrong. Christmas time, get a bunch of friends over who are also cool dorks, watch all the Harry Potter movies back to back, have a little feast.
I do that. That's
That
fun
sounds
stuff.
great.
God bless America.
They have their place. They have their fun. But to just be like, I am, to get the whatever in 3/4 tattoo is
Crazy. I don't like it. I'm just gonna.
Are you sure?
I have wrestled with it because I think there's something about having to have gone back now that my oldest son is a little older and having to watch a lot of those movies, and you just sort of like, I mean, the last time I saw Hercules, I was at least a kid or in high school or something.
I
Like
love
maybe I
Hercules.
watched it
Love
in high school
Hercules.
or whatever.
I've seen
But
it
then you watch it
pretty
again.
recently.
Do you remember the video game? Real
Oh
fast?
yeah. I've,
Pretty awesome.
I've got it upstairs on a little thing that
That's what's up.
Taylor got me that's full of old video games.
Mm.
And look, Hercules does rule. And some of those, like the Lion King rules and Aladdin
For sure.
rules. And like that, yeah, those are, you can watch those anytime. But to become somebody who then, as an adult, is like, I'm going to take this thing on as my personality.
Right. And that's the problem.
Is the problem.
I think we talk about it a lot, but yeah, it's like making any one thing your whole personality. Now, somebody could have an outside looking in critique of me. I'm sure that's like your whole personality is whatever, is like pretending
cool
to
guy.
be a truck stop drifter or whatever. And that may be a fair critique. But we're not talking about me right now. We're talking about Disney adults and potheads or whatever they're called.
Potheads? Is that what they're called?
No, I don't.
Huh? So
I
that
just
would-
couldn't think of a thing.
Make me like them better if they were called that.
People who just got ripped stoned and watched Harry Potter movies.
Hell yeah,
That would
dude.
be fun.
That's
I'm
basically
sure
me
that
every time.
That exists.
Yeah, me. I do. That's what I do. I've
All
done
the
that.
time?
Not all the
Oh.
time, but every Christmas.
That's all. Just eating like
Again,
some roast. You're like, Harry Potter.
I think that's maybe it. Is like you make it all your personality, right?
Right.
There's a space for it. Like I love Lord of the Rings. I love Star Wars or the 6 original Star Wars, and like there's some things that I do love, and I watch,
The
and I.
6 original. I'm mad at you now.
That's kind of
That's it,
insane.
dude.
How
They-
dare you,
that's
dude.
it.
There's
It's not.
3 original.
There's 3.
And there's 3
Yes.
verging
No, there's
on
not.
abomination.
They
Yeah.
were all Lucasfilms, brother. There's 6
Yeah.
original.
You know,
and
George
then-
Lucas went nuts, right?
That's fine. And then there's 3 that they made, cover band movies.
Cover band movies. That's true.
Like just because the first 3, or episode 1, 2, and 3, just because those aren't good, doesn't make them not original Star Wars movies. That's great. You're actually wrong, and I think I've proven my point, and I think the internet will agree with you.
Talk about
The internet's
dorks.
gonna
dude.
shine.
Fucking nerds down here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But that's my thing. It's like you just segment this. This is all part of my personality. It's
Yeah.
all these different things. It's
segmented.
baseball, it's country music. It's all the things that I love. It's not just one thing.
Right.
And it blows my mind that you would make your one thing just like corporate fucking dog shit. That,
Seven of the highest
Yeah.
grossing movies ever, or 8 of whatever there are. Yeah.
There's
And
going to be another one.
And then be like,
oh yeah. I know.
Rumor has
but
it.
the worst part is being like, and also, I'm part of the resistance.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all my favorite things are billion-dollar movies, but also, I am part of the resistance.
I
It's
feel
just,
like we
it's just
could-
goddamn liberals, dude. That's what it is, dude.
Damn, back to this again, huh?
Got
No,
him.
but I do think there is some weird correlation between people who just see the world in these very binary, like, we're part of the resistance.
Good guys and
You're
bad
part of the
guys.
resistance to what, dude?
Yeah.
What are you resisting?
There's nobody doing anything. You're resisting living in an HOA? Like, what the fuck are you resisting?
Also, you're not
dude?
resisting. Whatever people put on TikTok, you're doing it.
Yeah.
You post it on your Instagram. You're like, a new challenge just dropped. It's like, yo, resist that one time.
Threadsing to like 9 followers isn't resisting.
I'm screaming into the void for the better of humanity. Like, all right, come on.
The only thing you can do is live your life and impact the people that you are directly connected
Just
to.
eat
That's it.
and fart and laugh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
man.
all.
That's it,
Eat,
man.
fart, laugh.
Yeah.
Fart laugh, dude.
Dude, that's just we should gather up all like the terrorists around the world, like all the bad people.
Gather 'em up.
Yeah, we
Can't
should
wait
gather
for
them.
this.
We're gonna gather them all up, and we should use Universal Studios as like this indoctrination camp where we just bring all the bad people and make them fall in love with America, so then they won't attack us. And we just feed them those huge ass turkey legs from Disneyland You know, you put them with the little Mickey Mouse hat with the ears, and they just fall in love with America. They're like,
Dude,
well,
I was
that's
thinking you were
it's
going to
a pretty
say
cool place.
medieval times.
Or medieval
I
times.
think we take them to all of them so they get
Yeah,
an
and they get a
opportunity.
good-
This is what America really is.
Yeah, again, medieval
Yeah.
times is a better microcosm of what America is,
Yeah.
maybe than any of the other things we talked about.
For sure.
And there's
Yeah.
one right by my house.
I've been
Sure.
there 3 times.
And
Chickasaw
if we
Bill's
could-
Mall, baby.
If
Yeah.
we could talk to the management there and film a live podcast of
That
us
would be
calling a
sick.
joust, I just thought
Yeah,
of that.
just a big ass
Check
turkey
that out, dude.
leg.
Let's see AI do that.
Come on.
Yeah.
But I think you're on to something. I know you were going nuts, but it's like we're like,
Yeah.
all right, terrorist guys,
Yeah.
hear us
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
After this, if you want to go back to your ways, that's
Yeah.
your thing.
Yeah.
I think that
But
we,
check it out, dude.
I think we might have like
Try a big gulp.
done some of
Sure,
that
big
stuff
deal.
in North Korea, where it's like we'll fly over and drop fucking
McDonald's
It's
or-
a Wonderful Life on DVD.
yeah,
or some
exactly.
bullshit.
Yeah.
But isn't It's a Wonderful Life? What is? I think I've brought this up before. There was some guy on YouTube who was explaining how It's a Wonderful Life is about like fractional banking or some shit,
Oh
and it
my
was like
God.
it was its own propaganda to get us into the fucking fiat currency.
Hell
I
yeah,
don't
dude.
know. Who knows?
The fiat currency.
The fiat.
Dude, oh my gosh. The Zeitgeist.
Back in the
I
That
like-
day.
movie changed my life. when
I like
watched
your
it.
idea though.
You like it? Yeah, I like
That's pretty
bringing-
sweet, man.
You want the bone?
I like any idea that starts with an impossible mission.
Let's get
First-
all of one group of people.
All the terrorists.
Get them all, dude.
everybody's
well, we
idea.
invite them. We don't try to, you don't send
Yeah, it's
CIA
it's a
death
formal
squads
invitation.
out.
Yeah.
You just say anybody
Yeah.
who would like to see
Yeah.
what America has to offer.
When it comes to gathering groups, though, I think Hitler might have been the best.
Yeah, that's true.
Hitler.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him.
Oh my god.
I can think of
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah.
feigning ignorance.
I refuse to even platform such a name.
But like realistically, it's not good. He did that, but he did a good job of gathering.
Here's the
a lot
only
of-
thing about your thing is that those people were already pretty close. he didn't gather people from many nations. He screamed at Mussolini until he brought some Italians over.
Yeah, then they literally hid in houses and closets like without eating
Well, he
or
also-
drinking.
he
Were
also-
hunted down.
Lied.
Yeah, he did. He lied a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
he's
that
a
was the
lie.
big one.
Yeah.
They were like, this is going to be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. To
That's
get these
the-
people, we might have to lie to get the terrorists.
No, what we're gonna have to do is hire Israel.
Holocaust conspiracy.
We're gonna have to hire Israel, and they're gonna have to make a whole new round of pagers. And they're gonna go out, yeah, and they're gonna
But these
invite.
pagers-
But these pagers don't blow.
They don't
up.
blow up.
No, they invite you to Disneyland.
Well, they
like,
do blow up,
Yeah.
but it's like
Yeah.
confetti, and it's like surprise. You
Yeah.
want a
And
trip
then
to
you got
Disneyland?
Yeah, and then Kamala Harris and Biden, instead of giving all those plane tickets out to people crossing the border, they can give it to the terrorists that are trying to come in and have a fun time.
Which brings us to the real
or the
issue.
free turkey leg ticket.
We need to take them to Six Flags.
Yeah, take them to
Stone
Six
Mountain.
Flags.
Yeah.
No, we take them to Six Flags. They're gonna kick rocks, dude. Six Flags. I mean, it is in Georgia, and I do have a special place in my heart for it, but it does suck.
It does kind of
It
stink,
sucks.
dude.
It blows. It's not
I
great.
say Cedar
I haven't
Point.
been in
Yeah.
like 15 years.
There's some rides that will rock you, like whiplash.
Right.
Good.
Problem. Yeah. Bad.
Let's put them. Let's
I'll tell
get them
you-
on some roller
tell
coasters.
Those guys on there.
The last time I
It's actually not a bad idea. Actually, wait a second. Well,
Let's
yeah.
get these guys
Should
on
get them to Whitewater where they can catch disease from the water.
Wow, I'm
Take
coming
them to Six
around
Flags,
to
break
America,
their
but
neck.
my neck hurts.
the last time I went to Six Flags, I rode Ninja, which I think is not there anymore. Is that right?
Ninja. Probably. Is that the red roller coaster?
It's the red
Yes,
one.
that one hurts.
Yeah.
And I
Dude,
got
that one does.
so fucked up. I got CTE probably or something. I got
Probably.
so rattled. I laid on a bench and threw up for like 5 hours.
Deja Vu was the best ride there.
Yeah,
It
that
was
one's
killing.
smooth.
It killed everybody, but it was so much fun.
I killed
No, I'm thinking of the Mind Bender.
Oh,
That one was smooth, and it just had the like.
So,
Oh,
Yeah,
wasn't there a
yeah,
time
yeah.
where Mindbender turned into the Riddler?
Yeah, that
Right.
was awesome.
So,
Yeah.
did you guys ever go to the live Batman show?
No.
Ooh,
When
no,
they
I
had
didn't see that.
So like a Wild West show where guys are getting shot and falling off buildings onto a mattress, but you can't see the mattress, so it's like, oh, cool, we're doing it at the Wild West. Have you ever seen
Yeah,
something?
sure.
That's good white trash fun. So they did that, but with Batman, and there were like, I think for some reason there was some water around, and there may have been some jet skis involved. But I may be mixing 2 live shows, one from Jaws 3 or something. Where
The one with the squirrel on skis.
that would be awesome.
Yeah,
No, but they had Batman, and he fought the Riddler, and he fought all these like regular henchmen, bad guys. It was dope. I saw it as a child. I didn't ride many roller coasters as a child.
Here's the thing: the only people who come, and we talk about the border, but
Okay.
but the lads do a great job of coming over here and holding it down, still doing all the cool stuff we used to do.
Having fun.
You know,
That's
wearing wild cowboy boots and cowboy hats and going to Six Flags.
That's
and,
true.
You know, they still
Right.
hold it down.
Yeah.
So I think maybe what we need to do is let the lads introduce other sort of minority groups to cool
right.
American things.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Yeah,
So
I like
funny.
that.
True.
Because white people coming
Like-
off
Yeah.
a little
Airbrushing
harsh.
your card.
Yeah, they're like,
That's cool.
we're just inviting terrorists. Like, come over
Right.
here this way.
It's like you don't
They
want to. White people aren't. They're not doing it anymore. See, white people aren't the representation of American culture anymore. We've
Yeah.
just stepped aside.
Right. White
Well,
people are
it's
at
just-
home.
Yeah, it's yeah.
So it needs to be
profiting
mishmash.
off
needs
other
to be
culture.
the Latinx community, perhaps the
The Latinx community.
the Latinx community or the African American community. Those two communities are going to have to take the
Take the reins of like
troves of Chinese people that are
and
the Mexican border for some reason and integrate them.
wouldn't it be
Yes.
great if that's
I like-
how we turned military age Chinese possible maybe spies into double agents? It was they're just like they love Six Flags. They're just like America forever.
So wait a minute.
By the way, that's twice that I've refrained from doing a racist accent. So
It's hard.
a racial accent. I don't think it's.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't think it's
fun.
racist at all. I think
I love
it's,
America. All right.
It's funny. Yeah, it is funny.
it's funny.
It's so funny.
It's so fun.
It's
Dude,
fun,
I
dude.
remember when I was a kid, I would have such a hard time eating at like a hibachi places
yeah.
because I would want to talk like them
That's-
so
yeah,
bad.
Yeah, that's
But
hilarious.
I was a little kid. What do you want me to
Yeah.
I got a buddy of mine whose dad is pretty old, and we
Tell him what he says.
we
Say it like 'em.
We would go eat. We'd go eat Korean barbecue or whatever, and yeah, it's exactly what he would do. Big dog. He would turn to the lady and be like, "Oh,
my God, dude, that's wild.
yeah." I mean, he's like in his 80s.
I mean, I never did it, but I'm telling you, I had to like be very like cognizant of like how I was ordering my food because I just wanted to be like, oh, fried rice,
I used to
I
work
still
with.
get close, dude.
double fried rice.
I'll wait till somebody's just barely far enough away and be like, hello. And then my friend's like, dude, be cool.
I used to work with a bull who, like an old guy who
Oh.
Like a cartoon bull.
I was like, that is a crazy.
No, just an old guy who, and we used to do just some old bull, and we used to do trade shows, and we get around, and we'd have to, me and him, it would just be me and him in like San Diego or wherever, dude. And this guy, he was so Republican, and he was so crazy. But we were in Vegas one time, we got in an Uber, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and he's in the back, and he leans up to this Uber driver who is obviously Middle Eastern, right? And he goes, "Hey, buddy, where you from?" This guy goes, "Chicago." And he goes, "Bullshit, dude, where are you from?" He says, "Keep talking. Let me hear that accent a little longer." The guy's like, "No."
Yeah. Oh no.
When him and this guy got in a huge argument in an Uber. Now, those kinds of people,
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
That is
That-
racist.
Yeah.
But
also, as
just
long as
doing
he.
a little accent
Right.
when the waiter goes by. I mean,
But I
you
want to
know,
present this
it's
idea.
just you and your homies.
You don't have. Do you feel like this old bull had malice in his heart?
No, he just was dumb.
See, and so if the driver just kind of goes, and I'm not telling anybody what to do or how to feel or whatever, but fucking, if he's just like, all right, I'll have fun with this old white man, and he just talks, and then the guy gives him a guess, and he's like, "You're so wrong, buddy," or whatever, and then
right.
makes him feel dumb.
Yeah,
then
you're getting
everybody's having
closer.
fun, and they just go to the strip club in Vegas or wherever you guys were going,
I would not to the strip club.
and that's
I think
America.
we were going to get
We all make
Thai food.
Look, because here's the reality is a German accent is in the top 5 of funniest accents too.
Australia.
Australians hilarious.
They do weird stuff too.
There's lots of white accents that are very funny. Denmark's got a little bit of fun to it. They got some stuff that translates all weird and stuff. And that's,
I mean, if you're not
fun.
from around here, I bet this accent is funny.
Oh,
Hilarious.
it's insane. It's like, oh, you guys sound like.
Oh yeah, I used to like back on that when I was traveling. People would be like, "Where are you from?"
Yeah.
Well,
Why aren't you picking up trash off the side of the road?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And then to throw rocks at my own glass house. Being from Michigan, I've got relatives that are like, "Oh, wanna pop?"
Yeah.
And it's like that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
These just
Midwest.
like everyone is so Dutch in Michigan that you know.
Well, that's the thing. I think
It's
that
awesome.
that is part of the American experience. Is if you sound dumb, you get made fun of.
Right.
Boom.
And then that stops people from sounding as dumb. And then slowly over time, we all
Shame each other.
shame
into
each other into integration.
into a similar accent. It's a non-regional dialect, like a weatherman.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the evening news. Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
That was nice.
That's America, dude. We're having fun.
This is America.
Just have fun.
Did you guys have fun this weekend?
Don't take it so seriously.
What did you guys get into this weekend?
Worked.
I had a
Hung out.
I'll tell you what, I had a good day yesterday. I'm just gonna shout out the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah,
Beat the
pulled
New
it off.
Orleans Saints on a 58-yard field goal. Here shortly, the
Shout
Braves.
out to Young Wei Koo after
Younghoe
all that
Koo.
stuff we said just
Yeah.
a minute ago.
Young way,
out
the
to
long
you,
way,
dude.
dude. Yeah.
Big series
58.
big series today against the Mets for my boys.
It must be weird me having my team already clinched their playoff spot. Shout out to the Detroit Tigers. dude.
Tigers? The Tigers are good this year?
They've been on a historic run from
Praise
a
God.
2% chance of making the playoffs just a couple months ago.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, somebody must have hit a gnarly parlay on that.
Yeah, dude, I bet,
Dude.
dude. Make some
And I hope
money.
whoever that is somebody who was struggling in Detroit.
Same.
Yeah.
I hope they put $100 on the Tigers to make the playoffs in like June.
That's amazing, dude. Yeah, we got to win one of these 2 games against the Mets in this doubleheader today to make the playoffs. And I'm not going to make excuses, but I mean, our whole entire team, like Ramon Liriano, is playing every day, and he's a bum.
Oh no!
Like we got so many injuries, and Ramon's been playing fantastic since he's coming over to the Braves. Whit Merrifield was playing a lot. Gio Urshela was playing a lot. A lot of guys who are like too old to be playing because we've had so many injuries. And look, I'm proud of the boys, but win one of these games, please. Don't make me look like a
What time's the first
dumbass
one?
coming. It's like now. Don't make me look like a dumbass coming on this podcast. I almost wore more Brave stuff.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I have Red Sox on. And
There's
so
only like one
I
more
almost
thing.
put a
Right.
blue sock on the other foot.
Dude,
But I didn't.
Red sock, blue sock.
I just really would like for them to win. So that's my weekend was heavily focused on sports.
Atlanta
Yeah.
sports.
Like that's
Yeah.
fun.
That's
At
cool.
church yesterday, I performed at the local church.
That's cool. Performed. That's a crazy thing
You
to
did
say.
one of those plays to the new song or
Yeah.
whatever under a sheet or whatever. Those are the best.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got the news yesterday that Christopherson died, and I did what any good American would do and put Blade on immediately,
I think
Nice.
TJ and I watched Blade last
which
night.
I love.
nice.
I'm
Nice.
thinking about trying to make a bit out of it, but essentially,
Oh, I didn't respond to that.
yeah, thanks. That's becoming a thing.
Yeah, you do throw out quite a few bits.
I try to throw
that
bits and
go into the ether.
And then sometimes Moody will be like, 6 days later, will be like, I don't hate this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nice. I appreciate you.
I gotta throw Tej
Well,
bones.
well,
dude.
it's
Nobody
a
else
novel.
is.
You got to prepare.
No, not all of them. This one was. I did
No,
throw this one out to Zach because we were talking
I
about
just fell
Blade,
asleep.
and I anticipated Cole to be like, I don't even know what that is, so I didn't throw it out to the group. I'll throw it out to the group later.
Yeah,
But
I was
es-
like, I haven't seen any bits in a while.
But essentially, the crux of the bit is that I like the movie Blade. In fact, I like any movie where you can easily tell who the bad guys are because of their love for techno music. Because I
Hell
think
yeah.
that's probably the most evil, soulless music. And the whole movie is just like catty, gay vampire politics
Yeah, dude.
and techno.
hadn't
and then
seen-
Blade is just like the ultimate black nerd with a karate.
The opening scene of that
sword.
movie is sick, though.
With the
It's so
with the-
good.
It's been so long since I've
Golly.
seen it.
Dude,
I hadn't
put
seen
on
it.
Blade.
Yeah, put it on, folks.
It's worth it just for Christopherson coming to Blade's rescue, and he blows a bunch of shit up in these like vampire
expecting
archives.
company.
And he sees the earpiece. The bad guy sees the earpiece, and he's like, Wesley's laughing. And he's like, "What's so funny?" And he's like, "I'm expecting company." And then he sees the earpiece, and it's like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." You can just sort of make out Christopherson like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." And a bunch of shit blows up, and he comes through the opening of the explosion and just goes, "Can't you fuckers at a bad time?" That's one of the greatest moments in cinema.
There's some wild shit in that movie. I hadn't seen it in a long time, and I was like, even Steven Dorff, the way he
Always says fucking.
yeah, he does. But the way he figures out the ancient translations
Yeah.
or whatever, like he's just chilling in a room, and this vampire comes in and it's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" What's his name? Frost.
Yeah, Deacon Frost.
Frost. He's like, "Frost, what are you doing?" And he's like,
Only purebloods are allowed in the archives.
he's like, no one has been able to decode the manuscripts for 2,000 years.
You think you will be able to do it?
And whatever. And then he's just like fucking, it's just some program thing, and it just looks like a video game, and it's just like,
It's running runes through a like computer while he's listening in his headphones to blah, 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 blah,
it's just listening to the techno music.
anti-music.
And then he just wakes up from banging some lady, and the computer's like,
We figured it out.
Ancient text decoded.
It's great, dude.
It's just like, that's it. 2,000 years,
Yeah,
nobody's been
2000
able to figure it out.
that's
He
fucking-
just, I'll use computer.
I got this.
You know what's funny is that, were you watching it on Prime?
Yeah, on AMC Plus.
Yeah, on AMC Plus. For some reason, mine hit a couple of ads.
Yeah,
like-
mine did too.
And I was like, yo, dude, I have AMC Plus. Why am I getting
That's
ads?
exactly what I got
But
to say.
one of the ads
Are you
was
about to talk about?
the Steven Dorff commercial.
Oh, no.
So there's a Steven Dorff commercial, either on the ad or on my phone, because I was looking at my phone, to be honest. Not a great day for like a mental recharge, but I was just hanging out. On one of these things, an ad comes up that Steven Dorff is in, because obviously they're marketing to us now. So you'd be like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
Steven Dorff.
Yeah.
But it's a commercial about, I know a few things about assholes, and it bleeps assholes. And he says, I've played a few. And then it's just a thing, and I know how sensitive they are. And it's just a toilet paper commercial. But I was like, Steven Dorff, you're in the movie, you're in the thing. But here's a fun story about, as a kid, I saw Blade pretty early. My parents had a what do you call it, where they send out a demo of the tape, and it has the little
Oh, yeah.
under thing, like, don't copy this,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
distribute it, whatever. It's like
Early
early
screening.
screening of a VHS. Because we were homies with the mom and pop that owned the mom and pop video store, which was awesome. And so I watched it pretty early. And the like pure blood guy who's always mad at Steven Dorff, his name is like Dragonetti. And I thought they were saying Dragon Eddie. And I was like, that's a dumb nickname for this Dragon.
That's Dragon Eddie.
That's Dragon
Dragon
Eddie. I was like, is this
Dang.
a weird medieval mobster? What? That's
So it's
crazy.
It's funny that you should bring up the commercials, because
Oh.
I have AMC Plus as well. It's fucking $7.
Yeah, it's like $7 a month or whatever.
And I caught a commercial, and I peeled back over here and was like, what the fuck is going on? And it's John Legend. If you guys haven't seen this commercial, this is the craziest commercial I've ever seen. It's John Legend playing the piano, and he's like twirling a fine scotch.
Like a brandy or something.
He's like, I don't even know. I didn't listen to much of it, but just something along the lines of like, I'm so happy to be alive, dude. What a crazy time this has been. Thankfully, I've been vaccinated.
It's a booster
No
commercial.
And
way.
it's just like, God bless Pfizer and the
What?
great work that they've done for this
Crazy.
country. And then he just like peels his sleeve down, and he's got like 4 Band-Aids
Are you
on, and he's
serious?
like, get vaccinated.
What a
guys.
That's
I was like,
crazy.
this is, and it's just like, Pfizer.
I do
Get
remember that now.
vaccinated.
Dude, he's made
Holy
so many hits.
shit.
Why does he need that? Why does he need to do that?
Pfizer, dude. Kiss the ring, baby. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably getting his name
It's all them babies they've been
written
eating.
off the
Oh,
P.
what?
Diddy list.
They've been eating
Oh,
kids.
yeah, it's true. I was about to say, even like
That's the only reason why.
They eat kids. Yeah, John Legend and his wife, they eat kids.
The
they
tea.
eat kids. Yeah, they do.
Dude, what did she? Remember when she got in trouble? She said something crazy to that lady. She told her to kill herself in DMs.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "We hate Chrissy Teigen." And now it's like, well, John Legend is on the Pfizer commercial, so we like them again.
Yeah, I
like, what,
guess,
is that
dude.
what we're doing?
I don't know.
What the hell?
Do we? I mean, I like John Legend's music. He's got a nice voice. He can obviously play the piano. He's sweet and sultry.
Sure.
But that is extreme. Even if you got the professor.
It's one thing if you did it.
Of course.
If you're an actor and you did a commercial to get the vaccine during the pandemic for the government.
Right, when everybody was scared and it's like
It's still not cool, but it does make more sense than just like, it's about to be 2025 and you're just like, dude, let me take $200 million from Pfizer to cut some fucking vaccine commercial. It's like
basically, it's like, we have a closet full of boosters. Will you guys just please get them?
We made a whole bunch of
just
vaccines.
Get them, dude.
What if they had like a 10-year contract with John Legend, and like every year like you have to get another booster, and he's just like on year 10 and his face is all like deformed. He's like,
have you guys
his sleeve down? They're just fucking like 10 bandages.
Like, he rips his sleeve down,
but having a heart attack over and over again.
A bunch of skin comes with the sleeve. He's like, come on,
still vaccinated.
You know what you gotta do.
He just becomes tongue-tied.
Obviously, we're joking.
Yeah, of course.
YouTube?
I'm not.
Of course we're joking. These are all jokes.
Obviously, YouTube, we're joking.
Have you guys seen the people?
I have 14 shots.
I keep getting inundated with these people who are living what's called a COVID conscious lifestyle.
Oh yeah, did you send me one of these? You sent me
crazy.
one of these heroes. Did you send it to the group or did you send it?
Maybe I just sent it to you, but
You did. Only send it to
Cole.
TJ.
God damn, dude! Every time I just send something to TJ, Cole cuts me like a knife.
I think Zach. To be fair, Zach knows that I'll just like tell him when he's gone too nuts, and
I won't. I will continue to like it and then be able to contribute.
I do a little bit of both.
You're gonna be able to contribute here, dude.
Yeah, you'll be able to contribute.
I'm gonna tell you what
summarize.
The
It's a short
COVID conscious people are people who in almost 2025 now who are wearing a mask every day, getting boosted up on the reg, and still keeping 6 feet distance from people.
Right, which is one thing, but to be an influencer about it.
I hope
That's
they continue
so
to do that.
Is
I hope they do. I hope
wild.
they get every vaccine, every booster.
Yeah, dude.
I hope
Yeah,
they
that's
get
true.
them all.
I do not.
I
good point,
really
Cole.
do. No, they should. If they're that scared, go to church.
Make him feel better. Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
yes.
Dang, dude.
Hell yeah.
Perfect time to say
True.
goddamn. And you missed it, you dummy. No, just
That was
kidding.
Sir Jeffrey at Chef's Mike made fun of me for doing that because I ended my set. I'm like, God damn, dude. And then I was like, God bless you guys. He came up, he was like, this motherfucker said, God damn, God bless you guys.
Dude, it just happened on Miss Pat. Have you seen the Dance Owner Miss Pat
No,
podcast?
I need to watch it. I love Miss
Oh my
Pat.
God, she starts going off about these church people, and she's like, "God sent His only Son to save us. I ain't sending nobody. That motherfucker crazy. He love us. He love us.
She's the best. Shout out to Atlanta's own Miss Pat.
Miss Pat is the best.
Holds it down.
Like,
Probably not going to get kidnapped.
No, we're not.
no, she'll beat your ass,
Yeah,
That's what I'm
dude.
saying. It should be my ass,
She can
dude.
take care of herself for sure.
dude.
Miss Pat rules.
She'd come willingly, I feel like.
No, but this lady basically walks you through. She's like, this is how I travel for vacation as a COVID-conscious person. And she's like, of course I've got my brand new mask on. And she's like, and I wait for everybody to get settled in on the plane, and I wipe everything down. And she's like Clorox wiping all of the air vents.
Yeah.
And she's like, and then I wait for everyone to get settled in before I eat my snack. And she's got her mask down, looking out the window, like eating a shitty granola bar.
Oh, wow.
And then she's like, and I try to do most of my vacation outside, doing activities, which is the best part of it. You're like, yeah, you should be outside. That's great. You're traveling to Europe so you can sit inside. No, go outside. That's great. But it's just this, it's all this like,
And then she's gonna die
I know
from
this
cancer.
I know this lady means well, but you look like a dickhead. Like
They don't mean well.
You look
Yeah.
like a self-righteous dickhead so bad, and like if anything could get through to you, you look like a dickhead. So,
I got good news and bad news for you.
right.
And that's the exact same thing. None of those people are listening.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that's true. But
That's
dude,
true.
Johnson & Johnson is just raking them over the coals, dude. Even without the vaccine, they got wipes.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got
Baby
Kleenexes.
powder.
They got, all the COVID supply lists. They're just
Baby oil,
like,
dude.
Baby oil
P.
Baby
Diddy
oil.
was keeping J&J in business, dude.
Yeah.
in bulk.
I think Johnson & Johnson, if I'm not mistaken, has like some of the worst corporate corruption in the United States. Like they have
Probably,
had
yeah.
so many lawsuits for
Right.
things that are like have fucked people up, giving people cancer.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. I just thought we were always down with like fuck big companies and pharmaceutical companies.
Right.
And like fuck these people, man.
And why 2 Johnsons? Like
Well,
even if you have
it's
2
just
people
2
named
dicks.
Johnson, you
Well,
just
it's
be
One Johnson
just
is fine.
Johnson. Yeah, just,
One
just
Johnson's
Johnson.
enough.
You got 2 Johnsons, that's fine, but it's just Johnson.
Did you guys ever
they
see
just
that?
letting you know
those
you're getting
porns?
fucked twice.
That's right. Those porns floating
One
around with the
Johnson,
guys with
too
2
many.
dicks.
Yeah.
I think that there might be guys with 2 dicks.
There's 2 dick guys?
2 dicks.
How many
guys.
how many jabs they get? No, sorry.
Hey!
Whoa.
That's
That
2 dicks
definitely-
right there,
that's
dude.
definitely-
Golly, this 3
That's
Mile Island
definitely-
looking motherfucker.
That's definitely 2. That's not
Those were pieces.
I mean, to not only have 2 dicks, but to have them be thick like that.
Well, that's not even fair.
Most of you guys would settle for 1.
For
That's
most
pretty thick.
If you're watching this
Yeah.
podcast, just Google 2 dick guys. Then
Yeah.
go to images.
2 dick guys.
That's all I did.
That's fun. Talking about Google and bringing us back a little bit to Cole's question and possible take. I have to pull back because Wilt Chamberlain apparently claimed to have slept with 20,000 women during his
Oh.
lifetime.
Okay, I can finally say what I was going to say because
Nice.
I thought it was
This better
super
be
funny.
good.
No, it's not
Also-
even. It's like not even funny because
Really
it's just
fast before you do that. The reason I bring this up, or what made me think of it, is because my Google was equally as dumb. I just put Wilt Chamberlain sex stats. I like thinking that it's on the stat sheet.
Did AI generate the answer?
That's a good question.
I
That'd be
love
sick.
that now that AI generates the answer. But anyway,
he
Will
had
Chamberlain.
so like he makes this claim and it's like if you even try to do the math to it, it's like
do it.
3 different women every single day. So like I feel like when he was asked that number. Or like asked,
Right.
he was probably just like I don't know, like fucking like 25,000 bitches. I don't know.
All of them? I don't know.
Yeah,
All of them.
I think he's doing it in lump sums. You know, kind of like the lottery where it's like, you know, maybe one weekend he's getting, you know, maybe 15, 20 in a night.
That's true.
You,
You
know
could
what I
do
mean? And
numbers.
just he's covering his bases during the week, but then when he's getting after, he's
Is he
really-
still the highest scoring
Yeah.
player in NBA
Yeah,
history?
or
So
no.
he knows how to get
He's
numbers.
putting up
Or did
triple doubles.
Did LeBron get it?
Oh, I don't know, but I thought you were going to say the most points scored in a game.
I think he's still that. Yeah,
Yeah, no one's gonna top
100
that.
points or something crazy.
Now, I don't know if my math is right here.
Probably not.
So, but I think it's maybe just 1 a day for 60 years.
1 a day for 60 years.
Yeah, but when he said that, he was probably like 50,
That makes
45.
1
yeah,
a day.
he's
So that's what
in the first 10 years of life.
it is more likely to like whenever you have an off day or whenever
60.
you have
Yeah.
a weekend or in the off season, he's like making up for lost time.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's just like you're doing 10 a days, you're doing
Yeah, you're-
15 a days,
Yep.
you're doing a weekend of like 45 ladies or
Yeah,
something.
it's a layup line. It's a classic NBA layup line. You just
And if you have like a guy, your go-to guy, you're like, go down to the lobby, tell him Wilt Chamberlain's here. We're in Vegas or whatever the fuck.
Bring me some hoes.
Whoever would like to have sex, tell him I'll be here.
That's wild.
Now, the question is, was he's for sure raw dogging, right?
I mean, yeah, dude. Why would you not?
Well, if you're out there and you listen, get
Comment.
back to us. How many condoms do you think you've worn in your whole life? Hopefully the answer is none.
Well, seeing as how he died
Oh, yeah, Wilt Chamberlain's
in
dead.
1999,
Shit.
we're probably not gonna get a response back from Will Chamberlain.
yeah,
on this.
we're gonna
We're
DM
going to have to
him.
get a Ouija board.
I get the Ouija board out.
We'll Ouija him in real quick.
That's,
Will.
yeah, dude. Condoms, and it's just like, no.
Will Chamberlain's ghost shows up here. He's like, why the fuck
Lambskin.
did you guys bring me here?
Yeah, dude, what am I doing here in this suburban
Yeah.
house
Lamb skin, yeah, dude. That's
with all
fun.
these autumnal decorations that nobody can see?
And
Nobody
nobody
knows what
can
I'm
see.
talking about.
We have
George can
hung-
see him, dude.
We've hung George. Fuck the imaginary comments about this wall behind us that we anticipated in the future.
Dude,
Well
what
said,
happened
dude.
to,
They should have sent a poet. That was awesome.
What happened to Garfunkel, dude?
Oh, yeah. Let's
Oh,
do
yeah.
a little follow up on Garfunkel on the story.
If you don't remember,
where's the cat?
Garfunkel is the cat nobody got to see because Zach put him in a bathroom.
That was that last week?
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, that was last week. So after the podcast ended, Cole Watson took the cat home to be with his girlfriend, and there he stayed for a couple days.
48 hours.
Yeah.
It was like 2 days ago. Yeah.
We had a lady reach out, and this was a whole kerfluffle. We had a lady reach out,
Oh God, I forgot
and
about this.
and she was convinced that this was her cat. Taylor put it on next door, so we broadened our net a little bit, and this lady was like, "This is my cat. I've never been more sure of anything in my whole entire life. Let me tell you something. This is my cat." And Taylor was like, "Okay, cool. It's a girl, and it's been declawed." And she was like, "No, my cat is a boy. Should have front claws. That's my cat."
Okay.
Oh wow.
Turns out this lady's cat's been missing for 15 years.
She has been missing for like
Crazy.
3 months.
Oh my gosh.
And she lives like 10 miles away.
Pretty
and
good.
we were like, "I don't know, lady. I don't think this is your cat." And we literally argued with this lady all day. I had Cole send me pictures of this cat's butthole.
Yeah, dude,
Nice.
it was so weird.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
trying to like get unsolicited pictures of a fucking cat pussy.
I'm calling Cole at 1 p.m. I'm like, "Hey, man, do me a favor. Whip that cat around. Take a picture of its pussy."
I'm like, what the fuck?
She's like, "I don't even. Do cats have pussies?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's just what my wife said. I've never seen. I've only had boy cats. I have no idea." But anyway, we take a bunch of pictures. Taylor argues with this lady, and then finally, she did wind up sending some more pictures, like just like all the pictures that we had.
Every angle
Yeah.
imaginable.
And the lady was like, "Oh, that's not my cat." And then that was it.
You just had to violate this cat for this lady to be like, "Whoa."
And then,
I should have believed you.
exactly.
Doing a full boudoir photo shoot of this
Yeah,
cat.
it's like, even if it was a boy cat and it was neutered 3 months ago, it's still going to have a coin purse.
Yeah, right. She was. It should have been neutered and all these things, whatever. But we thought we were out of the woods. We're like, all right, Cole's gonna wind up with this cat. It seems like. And then in the midnight hour, some lady on our Facebook page was like, "Oh, that's my cat. Like that's Simba.
Simba?
No way, dude.
Simba.
Wow.
Yeah,
Full circle.
Simba.
That's
Of life.
Wow.
And she's just 2 houses down, which makes a lot more sense. And she showed up and was very sweet and was like, "Thanks for taking care of this cat." I don't want to lie here. 15 years old.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I said.
15 years old.
I said that cat's probably
Old bull.
15.
That's
Yeah.
an old cat, dude. So
Dude.
wait, you gave the cat back?
Yeah. So I met
Yeah.
Cole. I met Cole at
it
Best
was
Buy.
a very spry 15-year-old, because
Heck
I
yeah.
bought like a cat toy and was playing with it, and it was just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Right.
dude.
it was going
wow.
crazy.
You need
That
to
is wild.
ask that lady what she's feeding her cat.
I know. Well, apparently nothing because it didn't eat anything for fucking 4 days.
I know it would not eat. Like if it
I hope
if
that
it was
cat is
eating,
okay.
if it was eating, it would be like small bites at a time when no one's there.
Oh yeah.
Like-
yeah.
We got treats for it. We got the little Slurpee things.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I got every fucking thing under the sun trying to get this cat to eat, and it just wasn't having it. But when I would pour water into the dog bowl, the cat would travel on over that and drink the water.
Yeah. I think
So
it's just stressed out.
Separation
probably.
anxiety or whatever.
Yeah, it's like I miss.
Or maybe it
Meemaw.
didn't like your shitty food and this lady's feeding it fresh fish all the time or
Yeah, maybe
something.
you wanted a lasagna, dude.
This
Who was-
lady. That's good.
That's
we go
fun
to that
stuff.
lady's house. She's got sheets of lasagna.
Just
everywhere.
full Stouffer's dish.
Dang.
That's awesome.
But for the one fucking idiot who commented on TikTok who was like, "Do not ship that cat to Boston."
Oh, that's amazing.
We didn't. You dumbass.
Yeah, we shipped it 2 doors over.
We found its home.
Fuck,
Brain
God.
rot is real,
That is so
dude.
funny.
Golly, dude.
Dude, people love policing. That's so
Dude.
great. They're just
I, for one, am glad we've got so many heroes out here. Just incredible.
Just keep on heroing.
I was thinking about shipping that cat to a guy I've never met.
Who was fun and said standard shipping will be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah.
out Harrison. Dude.
Yeah,
Harrison.
dude.
Harrison Green.
Harry
Nice.
Green.
Up in Boston. Up Boston way. Let me double check.
he's a
make sure
good.
that's
He's
his
a
name.
good
No, that's his
dude,
name.
dude. That's a good dude.
Cool.
Can
You got
confirm.
it. You got it, dude.
Seems like a good guy.
Don't know anything about him. Could be a crazy guy.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
If he ends up with 10 bodies under his house,
I'm just saying, if I know open mic comedy, I know that we got to keep it at arm's length. I'm skeptical of you guys.
Anyway,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, dude, I'm all looking
Dude,
around.
if that's what he wants to do, if he's got a bunch of severed heads and limbs in his apartment, I mean, that's on his side of the street. I mean,
That's true.
still think he's a good dude supporting the channel. But
Yeah, I mean,
if he gets caught, eating fingers and toes, that's
You got to
that's on
separate
him.
the art from the
That's
artist.
on him.
Yeah, he's at home making his
That's on
own
him.
Wendy's chili. That's not on us, dude. That's not on me.
That ain't
Yeah,
on
dude.
me, dude.
I didn't know, dude.
Damn it, boy.
Damn it, boy. Anyway,
I guess I. Wait, what did you do this weekend, Chris? What did you
yeah,
even
good
answer this
call.
question?
Oh, dude, I went to Target with a red shirt on.
Did you get asked
That
any
was fun.
questions?
That was fun. I was waiting. Nobody would. Everybody looked at me though. They were like, but
That's because Target employees aren't helpful.
at all. Yeah.
So
Everybody thought it was weird. I was actually in an aisle, like doing things. They were like, yeah, that's weird. We see it. But no, I checked out at Target. We bought some stuff for the house. And this young guy, Gabriel, shout out, dude. You're the
Gabriel.
sickest, dude. You're the sickest.
Sick ass
We were
Gabriel.
like checking out. We had this like sparkling water, and he just picks it up. And we've had such a long day. My wife's pregnant. It's like they're not having fun. But anyways, he like picks it up and he just looks us dead in the eye and he goes, "Can I see some ID?" And we just looked at each other like, oh, we weren't in like a laughy mood, so we were like, oh, this kid's just dumb. So we were just like, no, that's sparkling water. And then he literally just looks at us and he's like, oh, no, you guys are dumb. That was a joke. And then just like puts it in the bag, doesn't even crack a smile. And I'm like, Gabriel. And he doesn't even crack a smile. He's like, these freaking idiots.
Wait, did
dude.
he actually say, no, you guys are dumb?
No,
What
but
did he actually
the way he
do?
looked at us, he was just like, and then he just put it in the bag. I was like, that's
He was trying to have one fun moment
exactly,
at work.
out of the day. And
Just
these
one.
idiots walk up.
And he's just like, I am finally going to make a joke to somebody. It's going to kill.
This guy looks like somebody who
yeah,
appreciates
he'll get it.
jokes.
He'll get a joke.
This guy definitely knows comedy.
Yeah, I was like, no, that's sparkling water. And he's-
That's a perfect scenario for that guy. Telling
Oh,
a joke.
man.
Well,
yeah, I probably ruined his day. He was like, God, I just wanted to have one moment because I'm like, one guy. There's like 36 aisles to check out, and there's one guy checking people out, and he's like, "This is my moment," and we totally crapped.
This
on
guy
it, dude.
brings
It
your
was
his
crazy.
A plus
That's
material
so
to
fucking
you.
funny.
You give him
God,
nothing.
I gave him nothing.
just another
Dude.
jaded comedian.
How
Dude.
incredible would it be for him to figure out that you're a open micer?
I know. That's all I was gonna say. He just like turns to me. He's just like, and that's why you're still an open micer.
Chris Moody, and you're like, how do you know me, dude? Gabriel.
He's like, that's a joke, and you're like, yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it. That would have been.
I heard it.
That would have been pretty awesome.
Golly.
That was a joke. It's funny.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah. That's
fun stuff, Gabriel.
Good stuff. Dude.
Put a tight five together. See what you're made of, brother.
Yeah, man. I picked up the guitar for the first time in a few months.
What happened?
Did you smash it?
No, well, I
Make sweet love to it.
tried to learn Neon. That
Oh,
John,
yeah.
that John
Yeah,
Mayer
you
song.
did say
Really?
that.
So you
say
did
that.
That's a
make sweet love
toughie,
to
dude.
it.
Yeah, it's hard as hell. I'm still working on it.
How does it go?
Oh my god, I've played it so many fucking times that I can't even tell you.
Fair enough. I don't know. I don't know Mayor like that.
Good call, dude.
It has like a
I'm
weird.
not gonna do it. I'm
Suck
not
it.
That's like a weird picking
it's
sound.
it's all
John Mayer?
finger picking. It's super weird, but I can play it slow.
Nice.
at
That's
this
the
point.
first point. Yeah, that's the first
Well,
step.
it's weird. It's drop C standard, so the chord voicings are very odd and stretchy. He's got fucking gorilla hands, so he can
I do hear he's
stretch.
pretty good at the guitar.
Probably one of the best ever.
Did you put on your most expensive watch before you tried to learn the song? That's the key.
Ooh, yeah.
No, I don't like watches.
He's a big watch guy. That's why you can't play it.
I've seen. Have you ever seen his set? His stand-up set?
He has a stand-up set?
You guys don't remember that?
John Mayer.
No.
Okay, so I was clowning a little bit when he was blowing up, like when like the Eddie's Attic days and like Why Georgia Why and like all that
Right.
stuff. The guys that I hung out with that were older than me were all big into John Mayer, just because it sort of felt adjacent to all the other stuff that they were listening to, whatever, just sort of indie alternative music.
Sure.
And he did like all those cool, fun like MTV videos where he would dress
Yeah.
up as like a bear and go and be like, are you guys going to see John Mayer?
Right.
You know, and people be like, what?
Yeah.
John Mayer. But he quit in like 2009 or 8. He's just like, I'm done with music. I'm going to be a stand-up comedian. And you can go on YouTube and watch his 10 minutes at the Comedy Store.
Really?
Oh, shit.
And it's pretty funny. It's pretty wild. Like, he's just like, fucking retarded people.
No way. That's so funny.
He says the F word.
Oh.
And then he plays like that
mistaken,
kind of music to women. Then he's just like,
It's very
he's just
edgy.
Like, yeah, he's just slandering retarded
Yeah.
people on the
Well, I know
side.
he was hanging out with Chappelle a lot.
Yeah.
To say the F word and to sing like that.
Now,
is
I don't know for
bold.
sure. I don't know for
That's
sure.
crazy.
I don't know for sure. I don't remember. I just remember that it was funny. These are the memories I have.
To
of it.
write that music. And,
It was funny.
And use it unironically.
And I was shocked by how blue it was.
how rip roared.
Oh, we
he
got a
was
public
going.
safety.
Public safety. Let's read it out.
Georgia.
Oh, Stu, we should talk about this, y'all. If you're down in Conyers, way, South Georgia,
Crazy.
they're evacuating, I think, a bunch of people because some big chemical fucking thing caught on
The
fire.
Rockdale County Biolab.
Yeah, it just
Where the
caught
hell
on
is
fire.
Rock-
Did you guys see it?
No. This is
Just-
crazy.
Just Google it. Conyers fire.
I like how
Get
it
you there.
says we're sending out this big public safety alert to your phone.
Yo,
but
that's-
at the end
that's
it
not
says
that far away.
No.
chemical levels are unlikely to cause harm to most people.
Well, yeah, they evacuated. I saw something. They evacuated like 90,000 people out of Conyers
Yeah,
this
it's
morning.
crazy.
That's insane.
I believe this biolab has caught fire
It's
before.
the third time they said.
So I don't want to tell anybody their business again, but clean it up.
Take smoke outside, dude. No vapes at the
No vapes in the chlorine
no vapes at the
factory.
chlorine.
Dude,
factory.
I was driving to a water meter today. I saw some kid, middle school. Middle school which had 2 vapes on them, just strapped.
There's
I'm like, what the fuck?
Double vape.
On a bandolier or whatever. Full of vapes would be so funny.
My brother-in-law-
these kids are vaping too much.
My brother-in-law is friends with this girl who's like a elementary school teacher. But what it was 6th grade? Is that the
I
7th
did
grade?
not know what you were going to say.
6th grade, whatever the top of elementary school is. 6th grade.
No, it's fifth grade.
5th grade.
Well, yeah,
so
fifth
maybe
grade.
she's 6th grade. So
Depends
that's
on
middle
where
school.
you are,
I
but-
was homeschooled, so it was all.
Yeah,
I was about to be like,
That's true.
where's the
It was all at
confusion
home.
here, brother?
I keep forgetting.
It was all at home.
just school. But she's a teacher, and where I was talking to her the other day about being a teacher, and she was like, "Yeah, the craziest thing is like all these 6th graders that vape." She's like, "I
nuts.
steal." She's like, "I don't even steal nicotine vapes anymore. I just take the weed vapes."
Oh, what?
Yeah.
They're ripping gas station Delta pens
She's
all
like,
the time?
literally every one of them has a nicotine vape.
Dude,
She's
I
like,
would be
I
taking
can't get that away from them.
every single
crazy.
one. I would fill up trash bins.
Oh, yeah.
If you're in 6th grade and you watch this podcast, stop vaping.
Yeah, stop vaping. You
I
know
know that I'm a
Hold
bad
on, hold
example,
on.
but stop
No,
vaping.
I
Get
think you
outta
should
here.
continue to vape. Vape so hard that
you
you
die.
can't reproduce.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I
I've
don't
been
think
vaping
these.
pretty hard, and I had 2 kids.
I don't think these kids are looking to reproduce.
Cole is looking for the demise of the United States
Western
of America.
civilization.
No, I'm looking for the demise of retards.
Oh my god.
Cole has sort of like a weird nihilism
Yeah.
that's not. It's really just
Hitler-
towards dumb people.
Hitler adjacent. Crazy.
My brother did call me Young Adolf as a child.
Oh my god.
Dang, dude.
Cole's gonna be like, I got a
I
great
tried to
idea.
stab him.
Nothing bad
Yeah.
is gonna happen.
Nah, that's
You
because
do have blonde hair and blue eyes.
that's because you like to do shitty
It's like
paintings.
strawberry.
I don't like to
As a
paint.
kid,
Like young Adolf.
like a little Adolf.
Oh, wow,
No, I would.
dude.
Do you
I
like
tried to
my
stab.
paintings?
I tried to stab my brother a couple of times.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
He's 10 years older than me. I needed a weapon.
he should have.
Yeah.
I think we talked
I will
about
say
this.
that's not good. Don't do that. Don't stab your brother.
Well,
But
obviously,
your brother clearly is not the one who was destined to become an open micer, because the joke would be to call you a young Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Adolf wasn't stabbing
He didn't
everybody.
do much stabbing.
Yeah.
It was more gas related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. If you were hitting him with model trains or something, at least that'd be closer.
Oh my god, dude! If you were marching across Poland, maybe.
Yeah. You were always talking about conquering Poland. He could be like, "Take it easy,
No,
little
he's had a
Dolph."
lot of. I would drink a lot of Yoo-Hoo, and he would tell me I would turn black if I drank too much Yoo-Hoo.
Whoa.
And then I would eat Taco Bell all the time. That was like my number one request. And he's like, "You're gonna turn into a Mexican."
Big brother, little brother stuff is
It's
so dumb. From an only child,
Well, I mean,
that's dumb.
I just didn't hang out with my little brother until he became
Until he started vaping,
like a normal person. Until he picked up the vape.
That's right.
Until he picked up
Damn.
a cartridge.
Until he
brother.
became a real man.
That's right.
No, but he was probably like 14 or something. I mean, I remember like being like, I hate Seth.
no, man. If I had a kid and I caught them vaping, I would make them smoke a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, you got to do it.
That's what my mom and dad tried to do, and it didn't work.
Well, that's.
I just threw up.
No,
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
But
You
you
know,
got
smoke
caught
more
smoking
cigarettes.
a cigarette.
Yeah.
He's talking
You-
about for vapors.
Yeah, I'm talking. If I catch him vaping,
But then they're just gonna smoke cigarettes.
And they're
That
just
was
way
addicted
cool.
to
It's
cigarettes.
way cooler.
It's cool.
But
It's way cooler.
it assuredly is worse.
I stand by that. I think we're going to look back in 10 years and say it's actually better for you.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I did both. I mean, look, I'll tell you anecdotally from a guy who smoked a pack of cigarettes a day for 5-6 years to a person who's vaped fairly regularly for the past 7-8 years. I feel better.
Okay.
I don't feel the way that I felt when I smoked cigarettes. I mean, even now, when we were out on the golf course the other day, I smoked a couple of his cigarettes. My mouth is tore up. Like, my throat is tore up. I can feel smoking those cigarettes.
Right. Do you think any of that has to do with something, getting used to something?
No, I think it's because they're bad.
Because even if you talk to people who smoked for a long time, if somebody's out of their specific pack that they like, and they're like, well, I got, obviously I'm addicted to this thing, I got to get something, then they do it, then for like a week their throat's all messed up, they feel like crap.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
also the people who are smoking cigarettes, they take one hit of a vape, it sounds like they're ripping a bong. And
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
like
right.
They're dying.
the last
Right.
time I hit somebody's vape, I was like, good
Dude, if I hit a vape right
night.
now, I would fucking explode.
Everybody I know with a vape who vapes constantly is so tired. they're just
Am
not,
I so tired?
Not you. You're the exception, dude. You're the chosen one, obviously.
Oh, praise God, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna lead the vape army.
Rise up.
The vape army just coming out of the fattest cloud.
Dude, that would be so intimidating
To conquer.
to like a third world country where they don't have like that kind of technology.
Oh
They just
my
see these
gosh.
fucking. He making the smoke.
And he's like that out of his face.
Me
That's why
and
I did it
every
in big
GameStop
accent.
employee in this country.
Yeah, dude. Just gather up all.
Rise up all the GameStop employees.
Dude, stand on top of a mountain. But it's really like a small cliff.
Maybe
And then
that's.
push them all off.
Maybe that's.
Pushing the clouds
Be the
off.
last vapor.
Is there a prophecy about all the vape lords coming together to summon a dragon?
Yes.
You just stand by like a dormant volcano, and everybody blows.
Why are you acting like you don't know the prophecy?
Well, I'm just explaining. I'm
He's just making sure you do.
From a layman's perspective, I'm trying to,
Trying to educate.
He knows the prophecy, guys. He knows about the prophecy.
The prophecy.
The chosen child.
Right.
The whole
and
nine.
the vape clan,
The vape clan. The vape wars.
Vape
Vape
Nation.
wars. You
Yep.
gather at the foot of Mount Badong.
Yep.
That's the old name. That's not
the
what they
old
call it now.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Google it.
It's in
Rural
Burma?
Pennsylvania. Oh. It's in Burma. It's in Amish country.
Burma is a county. in rural Pennsylvania.
Yeah, dude. And then everybody blows fat clouds at the same time,
Hell yeah.
and we gather the dragons.
And then we kill Cole. We sacrifice him.
Whoa!
That's cool, man. How are you gonna sacrifice me? Is it gonna be painless? Or is it
Into
gonna...
the volcano.
No,
Oh, that's probably pretty painless.
no. Actually, we got to we just little by little. We just keep
Oh,
we just
yeah.
keep taking a little bit.
No,
Of it.
as slow as possible, lowered into the volcano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It just
it's
gets
gonna suck.
really, really hot.
We're
slowly.
gonna Terminator 2 you.
I mean,
yeah.
I would be the right choice because I am a virgin.
That's true.
A beautiful.
We're gonna dress you in white linens to
pure
dip you into the volcano. Yeah,
true.
a nice
Dude, a
white
white-
linen dress.
Big white wedding.
Yeah.
Then that fucking song starts playing.
This all is actually sort of makes sense if Cole we let all the GameStop employees run some sort of weird femboy train on Cole.
Yeah.
And then we lower him
And
into
then we
a volcano.
lower him into a volcano Terminator 2 style.
while he's dressed like a sweet white trash Christmas tree angel.
Dude. I couldn't imagine a
I just
better
wearing
way to go.
A banana hammock.
Couldn't happen to
Yeah.
a
And a
nicer
crown.
guy.
I love that.
Just the amount of BO that would be like in that area. Holy fuck.
Yeah, you would welcome volcano death.
Yeah, after the second GameStop employee, you'd be tapping out.
I'd just be like, dude, fucking peel my toenails off. I don't care. This is awful.
Oh man, there's nothing better than getting down to the deep, important issues with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
right?
Like sacrifice.
Figuring it all. Yeah,
Sacrifice.
human sacrifice to the dragon gods.
This has all been about sacrifice.
God,
Yeah.
give it up for Dragon Eddie.
Give it up for Dragon Eddie.
Dragon Eddie, dude.
Frost, you'll never figure out the cipher.
Why is he German too? It's so funny.
Because it's that guy
It's
that's
the best.
kind of German or
Yeah.
They're all
so
German,
good.
man.
yeah, he's vaguely
It's all
European.
German.
It's all
The
pipes.
vampires should be German.
It's
Yeah, that's
all
funny.
pipes, Jerry.
That's right.
You guys are my best friends.
I love you,
I
man.
love you.
4 strands of rope.
For strands.
Yeah, dude. And this has been another episode of, unless anybody has any closing comments,
We have got to stop.
the podcast. It's time to go. Won't you be my neighbor? R.I.P. Dikembe, obviously. Shouts out.
R.I.P. to Kimbe.
R.I.P. Chris Christopherson.
Ooh, can I say this? And I said this, found this out last night. So Chris Christopherson, if you guys don't know this, was part of a country and western supergroup called the Highwaymen.
I did know that.
Okay.
Familiar?
And that was Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, and Chris Christopherson.
It rules.
The original
Okay.
Four Horsemen.
The original Four Horsemen.
It's true.
Now, all of those men, except for Willie Nelson, are now dead. Okay?
Last
Yep.
man standing.
Willie Nelson is the second oldest of those men. And Johnny Cash is the oldest. But Willie Nelson is only 7 months younger than Johnny Cash. He's 92. If Johnny Cash were alive, he'd be the same age as Willie Nelson.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Pretty wild, dude.
And he's still out here, I mean,
Ripping butts.
just ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Shout out to Willie Nelson.
God bless Willie Nelson, dude. That guy's hanging on. Stay alive, big dog.
That's
Live
right.
forever.
No, you are probably like, why, God? Why have you not taken me?
I see him in some interviews even now. He still seems full of life.
Seems to be
That's
having
good,
fun.
actually.
Getting
Yeah.
high.
I mean, it's
He smokes
like-
weed,
it's-
right?
Oh yeah, he's
Okay.
still smoking weed.
it's one thing to say you want to live a long life, but like, if it's like
If it
misery,
sucks,
if it
right.
sucks, it's like,
Yeah.
why haven't you taken me yet?
Why, Georgia? Why?
Is that Barry Manilow? Who's got the? Is it Barry Manilow? There's somebody I keep seeing that they're wheeling out in Vegas.
They're not having a good time.
and he's not having a good time.
Hey.
He's like,
Harry Manbala.
I can't remember who it is, but he's like lip syncing to his old songs, and it's just like, his mouth is like barely moving to this.
Damn, dude.
Damn,
No.
dude, that's when
Golly.
you really just
He
got
looks
to
like a
pick up.
skeleton.
It's
You
like
just-
it's the video of HW getting wheeled out onto the field and he holds up the baseball.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, Bowie.
yep.
Yeah, at that point you got to pick up the needle, start doing
Which
heroin.
one? The
Or-
Pfizer?
Or you can
Yeah,
get
that's it.
Dude, yeah, you just need a couple boosters.
couple more boosters.
You'll be right on out of that wheelchair and
Yep.
into the grave.
You can get in the pod, dude.
That's right.
Sweden's got the new pod,
Oh, yeah.
the death pod.
Sweden has the pod.
You can get in
That's
the death
true.
pod. Euthanize yourself, folks. Euthanize yourself. Thanks. Have a good night. Euthanize yourself. Euthanize yourself.
Losers.
Like and subscribe.
We did it again. Yeah, like and subscribe
Like,
if you want
comment,
to.
and subscribe. Hit that bell button, you fucking idiots.
You won't, you nerds. You're too scared to
Dude,
do it. You're so
That's
scared.
true. Cowards won't do it.
Yeah, it's the coward's way out.
Last words. Moody, do it.
Oh yeah, hit him with it, Moody.
Oh, I thought I hit it.
We did do like
Let's
we
say
did
a little
a
prayer.
we did a hand thing.
I
and
know, I just
I
wanna
did
keep
a
that-
get
Let's play-
euthanized. I mean, we've ended this podcast 9 times. He did. That's it.
That's all, folks. Play us out.
That's all, folks.
That'll do, okay?
All right.